BTV? Yeah. Okay.
Who do you want to go first?
You want to go first?
Okay. I gotta get it down. What's up, y'all? This is FedSoul.
It's Kenshi Killzzz.
And you're watching BTV.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Kenshi Killzzz. I'm from Seattle, Washington, and I'm here with
FedSoul. Yeah, how you doing?
Where are you from?
I'm from Seattle as well. We're some Seattle natives.
Tacoma head. Yeah, we just drove out from Seattle to Idaho for Treefort. We were here last year. We got to see like a lot of the panels up there, which was a really cool experience. Just like figure out how to do music, you know, things on your own term, you know, because you don't need just like a manager, a big label to make certain things happen. Like they just really promoted, you know, what's it called? Like just individual art or what, you know what I'm talking about?
It's independent
art, yeah, independent, like
not having to focus on the labels
exactly,
and stuff.
Yeah. So that like just learning stuff like that from last year was super cool, and just getting to experience the town in that way, and then being invited this year was really fun because I actually go perform and be a part of that. And so we're at the Reef last night, and it was a really awesome experience. People were dancing, having a good time, and it was a really fun show and energy.
It was like a 360 moment for real, because we was there last year watching, you know, like we get to see them perform, we're just fans, and to be here this year giving the performance, and it was a fun experience for sure. And the panels, I mean, this whole environment, Treefort, the whole week, the energy around it, it's like, we live for it, you know, just being able to feel the energy. You walk out and you hear all types of songs, music, sounds, like it's like, this is community, this is life, and it's been refreshing to be out here for sure.
Seriously, yes, definitely, because like there was a bus full of music, like they had a drum kit in there, and I was like, what, like you don't see that stuff, you know, like we're from Seattle, and like the music scene is great over there, but also I feel like Treefort has an energy, just a different energy, where it's just people are just way more likely to, you know, just talk to each other, like random strangers, like build connection in that way, like dance with each other, which is just something I really appreciate. We really appreciate seeing, like especially when you're performing, you know, people are just like standing there like, fuck, is this good? But like seeing people dancing and like having a good time was just really, really awesome. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think just like the people just coming in through the door, like and just seeing, you know, people who are just there to know either get a drink or just check it out, but then, you know, staying to catch the set, I think was just something really fun and unique. Just a constant flow of people, and just that energy in general was just really cool to experience and be a part of. And I think it does help too, you know, like with artists who like aren't as known as other people on the bill, like to get a chance for people to just go, just see what's up, you know, like, because people have people in mind that they want to go see, but, you know, if you are just want to drink or just stumble upon something, you know, you could catch some other people's sets, which is really, I think, unique and fun.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it's, you never know what you're going to find out here, I think is the biggest thing. It's like you can come for somebody and then you stumble across your new favorite artist out of nowhere, just like, yeah, it's just, it's community, it's connection. We're like here together, experiencing and everything new for the, you know, at the same time. I don't know, it's fun.
It is. And it has like the schedule too, like the app that they have
that's
too.
clutch.
You can like make a whole schedule for, like that's so, because I can't keep it on my brain. So like the fact that they have that for you is like super awesome, and has just made everything a lot easier to just kind of keep track of, because it can get overwhelming. There is a lot, there's different forts. There's a skate fort, which we
were about to go see some roller derby like later. Like.
So it's like so many different options too. Like I wish the weather was a little nicer though. I was sad that it was raining on Saturday. I was like, shit, so it's gonna be chilly, but it was still worked out.
They still be outside. It's cold and they're there. Like
it's how it is, which is cool.
They're gonna make it happen for Treefort. I met her at my first show ever, actually, almost a little over 2 years now, and that was the moment I realized, hold on, I think I kind of got a crush on this girl, and then we ultimately connected through music. Like we did a song together. She came over. We worked on some stuff, and then she hit me up and was like, "You trying to get some Chick-fil-A after?" I was trying to get some Chick-fil-A after this set, like a little writing session. I was like, I think I do. And then like we kind of, you know, connected, and now we're dating. Yeah. Going on a year and a half now almost. So that experience has been very fun. Being able to come to things like this together, is like gives us a sense of security. Like we know each other. We're safe. It's like my best friend. You know, we get to experience all this stuff together. And but yeah, so like I started out probably doing music about what, 2 years ago.
Nope.
My first show.
Oh, first show, but like you've been writing since.
Writing since like 2022 is when I put my first song out, you know, and like started to take it serious. And she's opened my whole world to this music life, honestly. I'm here because of her, you know, like this is the Kenshi Killzzz show, and I'm here to be able to add what I can and support her where I can. So it's been a beautiful experience on my end. I think I've gotten lucky than a lot of other people who start out music, because she's kind of already been established and working so hard. Like her work ethic is crazy, and it's why we're here, you know, and I'm just a byproduct of her hard work too. And I don't know, it's fun, man. It's fun. I can ramble on and on, for real. Yeah, I did give her a kiss on the cheek at the show yesterday
I know
too.
we always like get a little hugs, and it's nice. It's like it's cool, like especially to be on stage too, and like I get to look back and see like my best friend, my partner. I'm like, okay, like I feel a little like more comfortable, like safer, you know, like I get to sing to you a little bit and like have our moments. So like that's fun and unique in its own way. And just growing as partners, like he pushes me a lot, and like he's super talented. Like his writing is like fucking crazy. Like he's awesome. So like just being around him, and also like where he is starting out, like it also puts like a new energy into me too, because like some things are like not like feel old, but like he adds this new like passion, excitement, and like also just a new like scope of like seeing things, which has been really awesome too, just for our mission and like what we're trying to really accomplish and be a part of in the future. Because like our ladder isn't just directly up, like we're gonna be curving and going all different places, you know, just to really make sure we're meeting the right people, have the right people around us, because that's really important in this music, you know, stuff too, is like who's around you and who really supports you for the right reasons, you know, kind of thing. So we're just
trying to build that healthy foundation.
Yeah, exactly.
So we talk about a lot.
Yeah, and like paving a new kind of way for music, because like there's certain things we do see we just don't agree with, or we just don't. Or like that's not, you know, and we just want to, and just show kind of we can do our own thing, and it doesn't have to be exactly everyone else.
Which is something like Treefort helps fit into your brain too. You know, like last year was a big moment for us to be like, okay, we can talk to certain people, do certain things. We don't have to be they can be ourselves, and like express whatever that gets us, it will get us. But like we're just trying to do this thing together, and yeah.
And then they had like stuff like the sync people. Like, have you guys heard of sync? Like, for artists, it's really important because, like, you know, it's sometimes hard to get paid in certain ways that we like should. So sync is an awesome way for, you know, you can submit your songs to get like commercials or like TV shows, movies, just all kinds of things, and that is a pretty nice check for people. So like they had like, you know, you could talk to people upstairs too about that, and just kind of different outlets, and also grants too. That's the other thing. Like the US specifically isn't the best with grants for musicians. That's more of a Canada thing. And so like it was cool for them to have more resources, especially out here in Idaho, because I think they, you know, just being around Treefort and seeing it, it's probably inspiring. So people out here are also really trying to help, you know, funding and that kind of thing, which is nice. So an artist that came last year, their manager, like we just know them through the Seattle area, and so they actually invited me out last year and gave me like a free pass, everything. So like we didn't have to pay for, like we paid for the stay, but not like, you know, going to all the venues and stuff. And so I brought him, and you know, we like went to the panels and just checked it out. And so it was really cool to just make that connect from Seattle artists to showing us then this, because I never knew what Treefort was until then. So it was really cool to know that this exists out here.
I think I like to look at a lot of people who are staying true to themselves, whatever that looks like. So like Black Star, Talib Kweli, Outkast, some of those like older, more you could say conscious type rappers who just had like a purpose and a mission behind their words. Because that's when I like to listen to the words. I know like the beats move us a lot too, which is important, but like I really like to hear what they're saying, and if it makes me think, and if it helps me like, just think about this world a little bit more, I appreciate that, whatever that is. So that type of music, it can be anybody. It could be like the most underground, type of person, but just people who are authentic to themselves. That inspires me. Like, we live in a world where social media is a thing that has so much influence on how we think we should be moving. We look at these stars, we look at what they're doing to get there and what comes with it, and it's so easy to move your morals, to get that, change your art, change who you are. And I think everyone wants something so instant, that instant gratification, that it's easy to do what everybody else is doing because they see that it's gonna work, I guess you could say. So you've talked a lot about being patient.
The slow growth process. Like, that's where I feel like you like really tap into the like authentic part of you that I feel like lasts. Like, you can hop on the trend that's popping right now, but like, how long is that gonna last for yourself until you're like, shit, that wasn't even like who I was, and now I'm like making completely different music. Sometimes you have to go through that. That's completely a part of a process too. But like later down the road, you kind of you like other things a little bit better than what is more the popular kind of thing to do. And sorry. I
just think to add on to that, I think we need to like redefine what's cool. Like, we're so peer pressured into thinking that this is cool, so I have to do this. If I do something different, I'm gonna be judged or labeled. And that's like, no, like there's a group for everybody, so like, try to find yourself. I have inspirations, and they inspire me, but then I try to find myself through that. And I think that's just the biggest difference.
Yeah, and it's just how often, like we were talking about it too, like on TikTok, and the way you can just like throw out content like constantly. Like back then, like our parents, like, you had to like press a tape, or you do like all this, why, like it took time. It wasn't like, you had to work for it. Everyone has an iPhone. You could have made a music video back in that time, the quality like as an iPhone right now. Like, so it's just like the consumerism of it. And also I was gonna say too, like the money, I know I'm trying to get my good money mantras because money is great, but also it's like giving into the greed too. Like, it's like you can sell out, man. Like, that happens. And it's also just, that's something we think about, is like, if we have to take maybe the harder route to not like sell out or do something that like would go against like what we're trying to do, then that might have to be the option, to just find the things that are meant for you will come for you eventually. So it's just,
there's so many examples of like very talented people out there who it's like, okay, they deserve everything, but why don't they have it? And it's like, that kind of shows me that if you just stay true to yourself, they do it because they love it. No matter 10 years, 20 years down the line, what they receive from it, that's what I'm trying to like instill within whatever we're doing. Yeah. Like, people I look up to, the artists, it's like, that's
I say like for both of us, I think we kind of like are in the conscious category. I think we talk about the world and just, the government and things that we see, and our experiences of, we're both mixed. If you want to talk about your experience too, like we just kind of have our own ideas of what this world is like, and just kind of explore that through music. I'd say for my like style, it's under like lo-fi, alternative, hip hop, psychedelic. It's kind of like a multi-genre, but yeah, I think that's kind of what you would expect. Check me out.
Yeah, it's kind of the same thing, I guess, like conscious rap. I'm gonna try to make you think and break down the illusions of what we think is really going on. And it's all from a perspective of like journaling. Like, this is like me writing down my thoughts and my feelings and opinions as real as it can be, with a little bit of maybe tad exaggeration for flavor here and there, But like, yeah, you're gonna find myself. You're gonna find like I talk more in my music than I can in any other space. So like, I guess through what you'll see like who I am.
Yeah.
In a way.
That's real. Honestly, just listen to the music, because we are bad at, like, even when we're performing live, it's hard. We don't even talk about our songs, like, rarely.
Talk.
We're like, just listen. Like, it's for your interpretation, So like, it's, because our lyrics, we have different meanings within it, and we want to do like a Genius thing kind of style, like for us, and just like do a breakdown once and just really kind of you know, see what that's like to really break down what our songs mean to us, you know, because sometimes I listen to a song that I wrote a while back and I find like new meaning in it, or I find like things that I wrote, but like I didn't fully understand until later in my life. So it's just kind of cool too to like look back, and it's like chapters of your life and where you were at and kind of different timestamps. It's kind of cool. It's like a little, what's it called? When you bury a little thing in the ground. Time capsule. I always have to use but yeah.
Yeah. Well, we both have a show in Seattle.
Yeah.
At Central Saloon, 4/12 is the date. Really looking forward to that. If you want to catch us live, we'll have the band with us.
Yes.
Which will be it's my first time performing with the band, which I'm very excited about. And I've seen them perform. We
got saxophone and drummer.
Yeah,
it's really, and we got our live tracks too. So it's like a whole combo thing. It's really fun.
And outside of that, you can just follow us on Instagram, I guess. I go by FedSoul __, and then all platforms, FedSoul, music and all that, you can find me.
And I'm Kenshi Killzzz on all platforms. Kenshi Killzzz for Instagram. But yeah, so you can find my information. And 3 Z's, I forgot that. I always say that. But yeah.
Yeah, shout out Treefort. We appreciate every experience that we've had. Thank you guys for even sitting us down and talking to us.
Definitely. No, it has been a beautiful experience out here.
That
Thank you again.
Dope, bro.